Monitoring group says an airstrike by the U.S.-led coalition in Syria has left at least 20 people dead. The Syrian Observatory for Human Rights says the airstrike targeted Daesh-held areas in Dayr Al-Zawr province. The U.S.-led coalition carries out regular air raids under the pretext of targeting Daesh terrorists in Syria, but there have been many reports of civilian casualties on the ground. The attacks lack authorization from the Syrian government and the United Nations. Political columnist David William Peer believes the U.S. attacks in Syria are used as a pretext to overthrow the legitimate president of the Arab country.
It's really been a double standard all along. The U.S., of course, is the real target, has always been to overthrow Assad and to make another Libya-type situation out of it. So on the one hand, the U.S. is supporting the terrorists. They're supporting ISIS and Daesh, and they're equipping them. And then on the other hand, they claim that they are fighting against them. Of course, we know who really defeated ISIS, and that was when the Russians came in. We all saw it on the news. We saw how the trucks of black market oil were flowing to Turkey, a steady stream of them, and apparently the U.S. couldn't see these, but the Russians had no problem. So it's really a double standard. On the one hand, the U.S. says that they're fighting terrorists in Syria. On the other hand, they're equipping, arming, and encouraging the terrorists in Syria. And the whole reason for that is that the U.S. has already announced that they plan to stay in Syria indefinitely to fight the terrorists. So if they should happen to not be any terrorists in Syria, then the U.S. would no longer have an excuse to be there.